Hey, what is up, people? This is my Linux from scratch. It has been that long since I built it, and I'm liking it. Still minimal, just how I want it. It's been my main OS for since that long. I guess 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, something like that. Um, my size should be about 500, 5.5, something like that. But what I did was, I got 1.2 gigs on it right now because I'll show you. I got stuff saved on here, so that's basically it. Alright, this CPIO here is, plus SH, or oh, it's CPIO. Alright, it's CPIO. It's CPIO. Oh my god. Alright, well anyway, that's a big file I got saved. There's like a GZ in there. It's like 4.5, something like that. So if you take this number minus 4.5 plus another 100 gigs or 100 megabytes for other stuff I got on here, that's how mine lays. And mine lays like that. When I got done, I think it was in the high, say 7. It was in the high 700s, something like that. Alright, so, and I got rid of all the sources that we used. I got rid of all those. I don't need those. But I did split it. I said save sources and new sources. I might have saved some, but I don't think I said, nah, I didn't save any of them. Alright, SysLinux, and IsoLinux. If you're familiar with IsoLinux, you can. The reason why I got the CPIO, the big CPIO. Okay, CPIO. Let's copy in and out. Okay. You can copy. It's like a older tar. Okay. And I want to make a backup of not a backup, but I want to make a live CD of the distro, or I want to make a live CD of my operating system right now. Okay. And I want to save it. Not for production or anything, just for one, to see if I can CPIO, because TinyCore does it. I like, so I just want to see if it works. And two, why not make a backup of stuff on your stuff? Alright, CPIO, it's just a great backup thing. It's kind of better than tar. Well, I don't know. Alright, but if you were to make a CPIO and move it to dev, I don't know, dev backup thing, okay? If your dev 1 ever, kind of dies, alright, you go into dev 2 over here, and you can just extract the CPIO, and all of a sudden you got dev 1 up. Okay, so maybe I'll get into a toot about that. I put CPIO on. I also put that one on. Okay, new sources. There are some in here. Look at this. Got NASM. Alright, for all you bytecode people. I'm a bytecode wannabe. I'm getting there. Slack 10.2. Check this out. We'll cat it out so you can look at it in a second. W3M is a web browser. I got 2 web browsers on. I put Lynx on, and I put Lynx with an I on. Love them. Love them. I had problems with Lynx with an I too, so I'll show you how to do that. Wireless tools. There's a lot of tools in here that's good to have. PCI utils, same thing over there. PCI utils. I think like by default you don't get an ifconfig. Okay. that comes in one of the packages. And like I said, maybe I'll take a run over, make a tutorial about maybe how to do that. All I've been doing is installing packages. Actually, for the first 2 weeks. The other 2 weeks, I was, or the other remaining time, just using it. Yeah, I mean, using it for everything, and it's just been great. Been super. Okay, but if you want packages for LFS 6.2, all right, that you can't find in the book because OpenSSH, the link to OpenSSH was, what was it? Somewhere, I think it was Berkeley, or I don't know where it was. It was one of the old like Red Hats or something like that, or BSD or something, but they took it off. Alright, so I couldn't find OpenSSH, and I really needed an SSH server, so I could kind of do this. So if you can't find anything for 6.2, take a ride into the Slack 10.2 files. Alright, I'll cat it out now so you can look into it. And there's a ton of goodies. Ton of goodies. Not so much this goodies. That's not goodies for us. Alright, but we got stuff in here. Let's see, something I know. Something I know I can show you guys. Oh man, K3B. I don't know. JDK. Basically though, 10.2 I guess is a little old, and they got packages. A lot of LFS packages are in here. All right, Banshee, Bash Complete, BitTorrent, Emacs Speak stuff. That's in here. Grub's in here. If you notice, our same Grub's in here. All right. 10.2 is really close to us. So, and I mean, take a ride in there and see what's going on. That's what I did. I've been snagging packages. The good thing about LFS too is you're not, Oh, I seen links. Where'd it go? Come back. OpenSSH here, 5.0. I think I'm 5.0. I'm not sure. Yeah. That's what you need. That's what was hard to find. Alright, you got Mozilla. I haven't really thought about that. You notice here M414. I think we had M414. We put that on. LY, here it is. Links 285. I had a problem finding links with an I. Very hard problem, and I don't remember how I found it, but I found it and finally put it on. I don't like. There's wget. All right, so there's a lot of stuff, especially in your BLFS folder or the curl. You've seen that slide by, seeing curl. All right. Like I said, 10.2, can't beat it. Go there and look around. I think it's called OSU, Oregon State University Open Source Labs. All right, Google it. It'll dump you right out into a honeypot where you can get all kind of goods. Not a honeypot. No, don't geek out. You're Linux people now. You don't have to worry about that stuff. You can just go and map your stuff so nobody will harm you. Alright, you don't have to worry about a honeypot. Nmap is another one I put on. I've been building a lot of crap and loving it. Just loving it. I'm gonna cut the toot here and come back and talk about how to put on some cool stuff. I'm also going to show you how to let me show it to you real quick so you don't freak out, because I did not show it to you, or I didn't show it to people when we were building how to set up your internet. And I had a couple problems when I went to set up my internet, because I built it, everything was fine, it just the Ethernet was not picking up at all. So, and I'll show you some problems that I ran into. Modules, network, Is it network? Let's see. I don't know. It might be. Let's cat it out. I don't think it is. I think it's network devices. Okay, your host name. If you remember, if you come here, okay, and you want to go into, let's just go into syslog, sysconfig. All right. When you come here, cat syslog. Oh man, I'm all messed up. It's kind of hard typing on my desktop. I have not typed on my desktop computer in a while. Been using my LFS keyboard. Cat network. Okay. Yeah. If you remember, when we set this up, when I first built it, the host name it just equaled LFS. Alright, when you go to log in, you're not going to have a login. Alright, so change that to your name. Alright, change this to your name, and so you'll have a login. My name's not Douglas. Why would I set my computer up underneath someone else's name? Who knows? But that's what it is. Alright. Let's see, can we cat network devices? I ran into a problem here also, and it explains in the book, it'll explain stuff. Actually no, I didn't run into problems here. I set this up right in the tutorial. Did not run into problems here. I show you where I did run into problems. Cat network modules. I could not get my Ethernet card up for nothing at all. I think it was in proc. Procnet, maybe. I don't know. I'm really taking my time. Sorry, guys. Setting up your sys. I think it was sys. Proc sys. FS dev. Oh man. Good thing YouTube's like unlimited. But I ran into a problem with setting this up. Setting up my Ethernet card. And the reason why I did, if you read in the book really good, it tells you not to use those characters, the escape character for new line, because it will not read new line. Well, guess what? It was right, and that's what I did, and that's what I messed up. And it was not putting my card through, and plus I had two Ethernet cards. Pull up ifconfig. Yeah, I had two Ethernet cards. I had an ETH-O. Alright, I had an Ether-O, and I had an ETH-1. And ETH-O was broken. And you know what? I collect junk, so what do you do with a broken Ethernet card? Stick it back in a working computer, right? And just keep connecting to it. So that's exactly what happened. And I'll show you how to configure that on the next one. But I'll spare your ears. And so I won't get a reputation of being long-winded and making 3-hour and 45-minute videos, or 4 hour, however long that last one was. It was cool. Alright, and I'll pick it up on the next one. We'll get to look around some more, and maybe show you how to install a couple packages or something. Give you a boost, because it's fun.